What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 60 of our Philadelphia Eagles franchise mode here on the channel. It is week one of a brand new season, a season in which the Philadelphia Eagles, are looking to have a better than last season. The offense last year, I'm going to be honest with you, it's a little flaccid, a little weak. But Philadelphia, they said, hey, there's a man on the free agent market that might know what to do with a flaccid offense. We brought in Frank Reich to be our offensive coordinator for the season. He worked wonders with Carson Wentz. He was an absolute genius. He made Carson Wentz an MVP caliber quarterback. Him and the QB coach DeFilippo, they killed him. They were great. You love to see it happen. But things didn't work out once they kind of broke up. The band did not stay together. And now, we're taking on Saquon Barkley and the Giants, trying to stop him. Offensively, against their Giants defense, what are we going to do? We're going to pass on them. Come on. Frank Reich got Carson Wentz to be an MVP thrower. Let's get Anthony Richardson to come out there, have himself, a 40 passing touchdown season. Plain and simple, 40-plus passing touchdowns. That's what we're going for. No less than 40. If we throw more interceptions, that's perfectly fine. We threw 3 picks last season. You know why? We played soft offense, underneath routes, screens, slants, nothing crazy. We didn't test the opposing defense, and we didn't have a lot of Hail Mary, throws. That's why our top receivers barely cracked 1,000 yards each. Not something you want to do when you're paying A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and CeeDee Lamb a lot of money like that. You want them to come out there and you want them to compete and you want them to be the best of them as possible. We have some players, get some upgrades going into this week one matchup. Bijan Robinson, the franchise running back Bijan Robinson, he's looking just to continue his reign of dominance here in the NFC East. Backup left guard Kendrick Green, he gets an upgrade. Philadelphia's fielded some calls about Kendrick. They said, hey, this man's a starting caliber guard for our team. Can we have him? We're like, nah. No. He's going to stay here because he's cheap and he's great depth. Grant Calcaterra, tight end 3, he gets himself an upgrade. Toss down the possession catching because that just gets, for some reason, tight ends to upgrade the quickest. But we're coming in here to opening week. Nick Sirianni had a mask on. He took it off. Hey, man, that's his choice, not mine. But coming into this week against the Giants, Baker Mayfield is the starting QB. And if you're a Giants fan, are you happy that Baker Mayfield's your starting QB over Daniel Jones? Like, when you really break it down, is there much of an upgrade between the two of them? Is it a downgrade, or is it just like a weird lateral? Who's really better? Who has the most talent between those two? Danny Dimes and Baker, Or is it just like they're both kind of mid, neither's going to do great. Baker might have some more upsides on the athletics department than Danny Derps, but who knows? I don't know. I'm not one to judge. I'm not the Giants GM. I'm just running this Eagles squad right now. That's all I'm doing. All I'm doing is running the Philadelphia Eagles. But coming into this game, taking a look at their offense last season, at 66% completion, 8 yards, per attempt, and 3 yards per carry on the ground. I think they got to do better than that. 3 yards per carry, that's nothing. Like, you have Saquon Barkley back there, and you're only doing 3 yards a carry. The dude should be easily averaging 4.5, maybe if it was 5 yards a carry back there. Dude's a beast. Plain and simple. But here we go. We're getting ready for the opening kickoff. I guess after the opening kickoff. Take a look at Baker Mayfield. 80 overall, 96 throw power. He has the athletic tangibles. He has the tangibles, the unteachable traits that you want in a QB. He's got throw power. He's got athleticism. That's stuff you can't teach. But we start this off with an outside run to Saquon. Saquon, he's past the 50 and he's knocked out at the 36-yard line. A massive 45-yard play for Saquon Barkley. 3rd and 1 now. play action pass. Baker, he's going to hit Saquon right there. 3rd and 1, and he's going to go down to the 19-yard line on that reception. 2nd and 15 now. Come on, Philadelphia. Pass rush, going to get Baker, knock him back to the 36-yard line. 3rd and 27. That is a very big loss right there. Now they're going for 3rd and 27. Here we go. Come on. Dropping him back. He's scrambling. And there you go. Knock him down around the 46-yard line. Fletcher Cox with the big sack. A 4th and 37. They're forced to punt, and out comes Richardson and the Philadelphia Eagles. 83 overall, 96 throw power, 81 medium accuracy, 69 nice awareness. So it is still a tied nothing score here coming into the 5-minute mark. Now starting this game off, opening up with a big pass to CeeDee Lamb, 23 yards. And jumping forward 2nd and 3 now from the 17. Underneath pass to Devontae, and Devontae takes that down to the 5. 2nd and goal, Richardson gets that offense moving. Bijan, he finishes off with an inside run for the touchdown. Bijan Robinson gets Philadelphia on the board first. 3rd and 14 now for Baker and the Giants. Baker, he's going to get some pressure there. He's throwing. Throw will be short, and that's going to be picked off right there by Trayvon Diggs. Way to go, Trayvon, baby. 1st and 10 now. Richardson, he drops back after the turnover. That's going to be a reception on the sideline for A.J. Brown. 77 yards passing here in this first quarter alone. 2nd and 6 here. Got about 8 minutes left here in the second quarter. And that's going to be a wide open, just breaking the zone right there is Devontae Smith. 3rd and goal from the 3. Richardson, he has the underneath pass to A.J., and A.J. Brown's got the touchdown. That puts Philadelphia up 14-0. Now, first passing touchdown of the season for Richardson. 1st and 10, play action. Brian Breezy did not bite. He knocks Baker back, and Josh Sweat comes in to finish him. Breezy, he's got a sack and a half on the day. 3rd and 25 now. They're back at their 10, and Baker, backpedaling. Should have been picked right there. Come on, linebacker. What are you doing? That should have been a catch. Pick 6. 2nd and 1 from the 32-yard line. And Richardson just leads CeeDee Lamb down to the 10-yard line. 151 passing yards, 1 touchdown. And we only got 3 minutes left. And 96 throw power. Frank Reich says, hey, we want you to be more ballsy down there. A little too ballsy, throws in the coverage. Hand off to Saquon, and Saquon, he gets knocked back for a loss of 2. He's at the 2-yard line now. 3rd and 12, come on. We know they're going up the middle, and they're going to be stopped. Another loss of yards right there. 4th and 13, and this Eagles defense holds. Now 2nd and 10, there you go, wide open A.J. Brown. CeeDee Lamb, seems like there's a little bit of confusion on who that was intended for. A.J. makes the catch, kind of bounces off CeeDee. Gets him in the blocking position. 2nd and goal now. Here we go. Dropping back, scrambling, throwing back foot. Caught by Devontae Smith. That's the 2nd passing touchdown of the game for none other than Anthony Richardson. 1st receiving touchdown for Devontae. Coming in the second half right now, let's run the ball. What are we going to do? We're going to stop the run. Stop the run. Saquon's, he's kind of their main offense. To stop them. Keep them off the field. But hey, if we start running the ball with Bijan here, just eat all the clock away. They can't get on the field. They can't run the ball. They can't score points. 6 minutes left here in this third quarter. And Bijan stopped a yard shy of the first down. 4th and 1, we're going for it. Philadelphia clean pocket throw caught by Dallas Goedert. And Goedert's down at the 30-yard line. So Goedert takes the catch, and he just keeps rolling with it. 1st and goal, handoff to Bijan, and Bijan ends up in the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the game. A 7+ minute drive here for Philadelphia. And now out comes the Giants offense on 3rd down, and they are sacked for a loss of 5. And that's just a big loss there. After the punt, Philadelphia regains control of the ball. That's CeeDee Lamb for a big reception. That's 250 yards passing, 2 touchdowns and a pick for Richardson. Now 3rd and 10, come on. Clean pocket, throw just a little wide of the receiver. So 4th and 10 now. Elliott's out for the field goal. That kick is up, and that kick will be good. 31-0 is the score. We have the full 4th quarter left to go. Come on, Philadelphia's defense. Bend, don't break. Don't do anything crazy. And there you go. That's what you like to see. That's something crazy. That's what you like. Well, it's batted to safety Ronnie Harrison Jr. And that's going to be a pick right there. Now, Philadelphia just eating as much clock as possible right now. They're forced to throw it. That one was just like a weird lame duck on 3rd down. 4th down, oh, it's picked off. It's like an arm punt right there. You know, the 19-yard line, 1st and 10. Second pick of the game for Richardson. Passing is the QB, and that's going to be a 1st down. 3rd and 8 now. Come on, let's stop Baker. Let's get the Giants off the field. Let's just milk all the clock. That throw's going to be short, and that ball's going to be out. And Philadelphia's defense recovers. And that might be game right there, as long as they rule that a fumble. They do. It's 3rd and 3 for Philadelphia right now. The Giants are just using up all of their timeouts because they don't want to lose that easily. But Bijan, he's keeping the train moving. He's at over 100 yards on the day. 2 touchdowns, 3.5 minutes left here in this game. 1st and 10, Anthony Richardson. He's got Devontae, and Devontae breaks 2 tackles and ends up in the end zone. 2nd touchdown of the day, 3rd passing on the day for Richardson. And Philadelphia holds out to win this one, a grand score of 31-0. Way to go, Philadelphia. 38-0, I should say. They forgot to score that last touchdown. So way to go, Philadelphia. You came out big time on the Week 1 matchup with the New York Giants. So 32 passing attempts. There you go. He's 24 completions for 32 attempts. 8 incompletions. Of course, there's a couple picks on the day for Richardson, but that's something you can iron out. Get that awareness up there, and you just iron that one out with Richardson right there. That's one thing Frank Reich says, hey, be aggressive. You throw some picks, you throw some picks. Let the defense bail you out because we have the defense to do it. Actual quote from Frank Reich right there. 2 touchdowns from Devontae, 1 from AJ. No sacks allowed. A couple pancakes, though. We like a good old pancake breakfast. Tackles were led by Darius with 4. 2 tackles from loss from Darius. 1.5 sacks led the team from Brian Breezy. A couple of the players got a sack on the day. 2 picks, 1 from Ronnie, 1 from Trayvon. Jake Elliott was perfect. Way to go, Jake. Blake Gilkin was unheard of. LJ did something on the return game right there. 45 yards punt. Not bad. Now Richardson and Brian Breezy both get upgrades after today's performance. Richardson upgrade that improviser right there. Just get him into a scheme fit and allow him to upgrade a lot quicker. It's what you want. It's what you want. It's what you need for a quarterback, to have them as a scheme fit and just upgrade them as much as humanly possible. 96 throw power right there. Gets the throw on the one, gets the awareness, gets the break sack, gets the throw accuracy deep. And that's stuff that just kind of helps that 96 throw power that he already has. Brian Breezy, sure, run stopper is our dev trait. It's our, player thing. But now, power rusher, make this guy the pass rusher of the group. You got big Jordan Davis, he stops the run. Brian Breezy, he goes after the QB. Now, Trayvon, was really impressed with our ability to, keep the Giants from scoring points. We had him in a field goal range, and we just sacked him back, knocked him out of it, made him punt a bunch. Turnovers killed them. Fumbles, interceptions. Philadelphia had their own offensive issues, but hey, it's week 1. We're going to iron those things out, and we're going to keep it moving. Have a very good season right now with Philadelphia. Taking on the Commanders in week 2 of this, of episode 60 here. The Commanders, Washington, they're 1-0 on the season. They're the only other NFC East team that has started the season off 1-0, as Dallas and the Giants are both 0-1. So good for them for being awful at being football teams. But Philadelphia, what are they going to do? They're going to stop Antonio Gibson. And offensively, what are they going to do? They are going to go after Kendall Fuller and that secondary. Come on, Richardson. You got Frank Reich back there. He wants you to be aggressive. You know what you're going to do then? You're going to be aggressive. Be aggressive. be aggressive, right? That's how the cheerleaders go. And that's what Frank Reich wants Anthony Richardson to do. Go out there, be aggressive, be a QB. Make mistakes, learn from the mistakes, and then execute. You can't be better at a QB if you're safe. Make the easy plays, make the tough plays, make the big throws, play the hero football here. But don't live and die by the hero football. That's what gets you in trouble. That's what gets you the Carson Wentz era. We don't want that. We want like a Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers, someone who comes out there, does his thing, throws a pick or two. Who cares? We win the game. A bunch of players get upgrades, Tremaine Edmonds being one of them, upgrading that field general right there. The +1 team play makes him a 90 overall. A big Jordan Davis, you love to see it. He might always show up in the stat column, but he does a ton when it comes to that run game right there. Upgrade that run stopper ability for Jordan Davis. +2 tackle, +1 pursuit, +1 play rec. Fletcher Cox, sure he is tight end 3 right now, but make him a scheme fit. Upgrade the run stuffer. For someone like Cox, we might get maybe 1, maybe 2 other upgrades this season. If we're very lucky, we'll get 2, maybe 1 if we're lucky, but 2 if we're super lucky. Make him a scheme fit to try and help him out a bit right there. And we're just going to auto-progress the rest of the players. But Philadelphia taking on Washington here in week 2 of the season. We're looking to go 2-0 on the season. Last week, Bijan did his thing, over 100 yards, being a bell cow back at over 20 touches. Good for Bijan doing what he does best. So Philadelphia looking to have themselves another complete game. Absolute domination of the Giants last week. Of course, we're back here at home. The Link is one of the most hostile places to play for opposing teams. And not because the fans throw batteries or, boo Santa Claus. We're not the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers, someone got stabbed. Or the Giants and the Cowboys, someone got stabbed. Or, Boston, where you have children, saying very inappropriate things to a minority group of players, depending on, doesn't even matter what sport it is, just the minority group of players on any sports team, hockey, football, basketball, baseball. Yeah, look it up. There are players who have no trade clauses to Boston for that specific reason. It's absolutely insane. But Philadelphia, they're trailing Washington. We tie it up right there. We go in, then we take the, we take the deficit. Now 17-13 after a touchdown. Come on, Philly. Keep them out. They got another field goal right there. It's 17-16 now. Philadelphia, we need a score. We don't get it. Still 17-16 here in the fourth. We go down 24-17. We need a touchdown to tie it. Touchdown to tie it. And we don't get it. Philadelphia drops game 2 of the season to the Washington Commanders here at home. So of all the places you want to lose a game, you do not want to lose a game here at home against Washington. Now, of course, it's only week 2. A brand new offensive coordinator, so it's a brand new playbook for a young QB and Anthony Richardson. But still, you can't be having some of these things happen here. You can't be losing to the Commies, who are now 2-0 and have sole possession of first place. Richardson, 1 pick, no touchdowns for the starting QB. Only 59 yards rushing from Bijan, had a touchdown. LJ had a touchdown as well. 111 yards for Grant Calcaterra, 96 from Devontae. Everyone else was more or less non-existent. 3 sacks allowed by the offensive line. No pancakes. No one likes breakfast here. 11 tackles led the team from Kaiser. 2 tackles from loss from Cox. We had 3 sacks total. 1 from Davis, Diggs, and Cox. We had 2 interceptions. Elliott missed a field goal in this game. Perfect from extra points. You hate to see, field goals being missed. Those are easy points. Gilko was caught upon 3 times. LJ did okay on the return game. But as we wrap this episode up, guys, if you enjoyed it, hit that like button. Comment down below what you're thinking of this series, especially as we're getting into the latter half of it. Episode 60. We're just about halfway there. Not text on YouTube, though. Peace out. Rock on. Stay super classy. Have yourselves a great day. Go Birds. You'll love to see it. And we'll catch you on the next episode of our Eagles franchise mode here on Madden 23. Later.